What's up, y'all? Drummer Kings podcast. It's your host Elvis. I'm here with my mans Ken and Joe. How them, y'all?
Yo, what it do? Drummer Kings podcast. This Ken.
What's up? Drummer Kings podcast. Everything drummer in the King fashion. It's your boy Joe. What's up?
As usual.
Hey.
Episode 3.
Episode 3,
y'all. First and foremost, how y'all feeling?
Hey, can you cut the music for me real quick?
Go ahead. Tell them what you want to talk about.
First and foremost, I would like to give a shout out to my wife of 3 years. Happy anniversary. I love you, beautiful. You know, keep doing you. Keep making me happy. Keep doing the same.
Oh yeah,
Appreciate y'all.
Black love.
Shout out to my baby sister. She got married on yesterday. Shout out to you. Shout out to your lovely wife. You know, the Jordans. You know,
again, black love. All right,
get into it, man.
We're gonna get into it. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling today, man?
I'm feeling like Joe. I feel like Joe need to take that big ass $25 sticker off his hat.
I got a sticker on my hat.
The other side.
Boys got wardrobe malfunctions, man.
I ain't even know that bitch right there.
Boys got wardrobe malfunctions, man.
Don't do my hat like that, man.
Shout out to the Rockies, man.
Shout out to the Rockies, though, for real. It's Monday, man. You know
how they do it.
Mental Health Monday.
They suck that hole.
Hey, but it's a short week, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a short week. I don't know about y'all, but shit. Hey, man. Hey, I'm tomorrow. Shit, I'm trying to make tomorrow my last day at work.
I gotta work till Wednesday.
Hey, because I can do that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Everybody can't do that. Hey, but I notice I said try. I'm gonna try to make
business owners. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. Hey, man, I'm gonna try to make tomorrow my last day. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to entrepreneurship. Shout out to small business owners, black business. So okay, let's dig into it, y'all. Today we're gonna analyze, right, the music industry. The music industry, mainly the influence that the music industry has on social life for a lot of people, mainly the youth, in my opinion. So far as of today, man, if I had to look at the music industry as a whole, hip hop industry is under a microscope in a negative way, because there are a lot of things happening to a lot of artists, black artists, by thine own hand. When I say by thine own hand, I mean, you know, because of their decisions, their personal lives, which is typically conveyed in their music, right? They all, going to jail, getting themselves killed, not to vilify anything that they do, but like I said, by thine own hand, your lifestyle, you are who you surround yourself around. You are who, you speak into yourself, or you speak out to others.
Right.
And one guy that has been pretty much buzzing all over the place is my man's Charleston White. A lot of people hate him, but hey, man, some of the shit he speaks is true shit, man. Hey, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all seen that diss track from that T.I. had put out against him?
Hey, but so
that T.I. situation different. You can't. T.I. he basically said something about T.I.'s son. Going at somebody's kid.
That's different. That's
different. That's not what we talking about, though.
Yeah, we're not talking about that, man. The way I see it is, Charleston White has a lot of valid points. The way he conveys his message may be very disruptive, and in a lot of times it comes off as offensive and disrespectful. But that don't change the fact of the matter. You understand what I'm saying? Just because I said something in a way that, in a fashion that you don't like, that doesn't change the fact of the matter. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes offensive and disruptive is what gets the message out there. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You gonna have to flip the table.
If Charleston White was on the internet, if he wasn't on the internet saying "fuck these rappers," who would be listening to what he's saying?
You're right. Nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
Because bad news travels a lot. Not bad news. how you said controversial news travels a lot faster than good news. So if I say something that's going to offend somebody or say something that's going to, you know, be disrespectful towards somebody, then that's going to travel a lot faster than anything I say that's positive or on a positive note, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But he ain't the only one though, because Boosie, he like Boosie like 1-on-1 with him though. Boosie,
what do you mean?
He controversial with the today's society too, like the stuff that's going on, like you said, influences like from the music industry on the influences, like for instance, like Lil Nas X, the stuff he be putting out.
Lil Nas X, you know, he was a disruptor in a different way though. He was, you know, first and foremost, man, you know, shout out to the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what he was doing. You know, and the way he chose to live his life. You know, that's his right.
But who want their kids to be on TV watching something like that, like 4-5 years old?
So that's talking about something different. We're talking about discretion. You know, a lot of it has to be parental discretion. You know what I'm saying? Because
what you talking about, Biscuit? You know, Elvis, what you talking about is basically these niggas in the music industry pushing their agenda to kill each other,
rob, do drugs, mainly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mainly the killing and the drug use.
But who pushing it though? Is it the rappers or is it the labels?
I mean, obviously the labels going to be the ones that actually put it out there. You know, the artist is simply just the vessel, right? If we want to look at it that way, so don't just blame it on the label. You know what I'm saying? Because the artist ultimately, like I said, the artist is the vessel. The label may be driving the vessel, right? But you know, you have when you writing, when you got that pen in your hand and laying it to that pad, you know, it's all up to you what you gonna compose as far as what you want the people who are gonna listen to it, what you want them to hear.
That's true, but if you can't put some blame on the label and you saying it's the artist because the artist is the vessel, then what about the motherfuckers that's listening to the music? Ain't nobody putting no gun in your hand and making you go out here and kill no damn body. Ain't nobody making you go out here and rob nobody. So music, let me tell you why music has the effect that it has on people, because it's relatable. Nigga is rapping about what you seeing every day in some case or another. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna just say, I mean, I raised my kids, you feel me?
Right.
My child, my son, I finna go out here and do some shit outside because he heard NBA Youngboy talk about it in the song. That's just not what my child, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, right. You right. Yeah. Your child, yes, your child, right? What about the people? Right. What about the people who are? I mean, because one thing, like I say, parental discretion. That's what you're talking about,
right? Stop letting music raise your kids.
Right on. What about when the child leaves, you know, the realm of their parents or, you know, the reach of their parents? Then what? Because you got all these, you know, kids listening to this popular music in school, you know, in school settings and you know, at the park. You know what I mean? They just hanging out, chilling at the movies, or whatever. It's all being pumped through all the same channels that everybody's gonna go. They're gonna run to and listen to. So to say that, oh, my child is not gonna be influenced by outside sources, that's almost impossible. Because you could, you know, raise a child to be up in a certain way, but once you got another, you know, his friends chewing on his ear, you know, the outside world chewing on their ear, it's gonna be hard, you know, and peer pressure, right?
If that's
pressure is one thing, so
you gotta understand though, if that's the case, everybody who listens to that same type of music will be doing the same type of shit. But that's just not the case. You know what I'm saying?
But on top of that, we grew up on that type of music, but it was in a different era. But we followed it to a certain extent, but we knew what was right from wrong at that same point though.
Me personally, I didn't know right from wrong the whole fucking time. I didn't know we knew right from wrong as an idea of, you know what I mean? But a lot of that shit sound cool. A lot of that shit sound fun. You dig what I'm saying? And we learn what's really, really wrong when we get ourselves into a situation. You know what I mean? You know, get yourself knee deep in something. You know, I was a juvenile delinquent.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? according to the state of Texas, I was a juvenile delinquent. You dig? I caught my first felony case when I was a kid. I was 14 years old. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, right from wrong, you know what I mean? You can say all that, you dig, but at the end of the day, it's not easy to drill. It's not easy to uphold it or get somebody who is easily influenceable, you know, that are easily impressionable, mainly youth, teenagers, you know, from 19 down to, you know, 11, 12, 10, whatever, as old enough that they may be to listen to it in the first place, just to say, oh, well, you know right from wrong, you shouldn't do that. But I mean, the world don't always display what's right and wrong. The world, a lot of times, the world do what's fun. You know what I'm saying? So, like, miss me with that. You dig what I'm saying?
It's real life. It's all. What you talking about is not. You ain't mentioned music at all though. You talking about
that's what we was listening to, the music.
You talking about real life experiences. You know what I'm saying?
Like
man, it's a lot of shit going on right now. Talking about. Now I understand the part of where niggas is pushing certain agendas in the music business. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the ones that can separate themselves. Like look at Young Thug right now. Gunna facing RICO charges. They facing RICO charges. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many niggas that's not already living that lifestyle that's looking at that, saying, okay, let me go do what they did so I can be facing RICO charges too. That's what we talking about. We talking about the influence that the music has on the community. You know what I'm saying? First of all, what is half of these niggas even talking about when they rapping? You can't even understand a lot of them.
No,
killing and drug use.
Like us.
Black on black crime, drug use.
Hey, Alvin.
Toxicity in the black community.
Hey, Alvin, who was your favorite rapper growing up?
Young Jeezy.
Young Jeezy, yeah.
My pastor, Jay Jenkins. Shout out to Jay Jenkins.
Jeezy.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay Jenkins. Yeah, for real. Y'all need to come to his church.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
hey, when we used to hang out at your house,
all day, every day.
You used to bump Young Jeezy all day, every day. Go to Shortstown Mall, get the ringtones on the little Nextel phone.
Shout out to Nextel.
Hey, it was
Big Chirpy.
Hey, hold on. Young Jeezy, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Weezy, you know what I mean? Shout out to the Fire Man.
Hey, we used to get them. Hey, we used to go to Nextel, pay what, $2, $3 to get the ringtones on our phones back then.
Right.
And what they was pushing was it wasn't drug use, dude. It was not killing each other. They a lot of that stuff took the course.
Talking about selling drugs though.
He was selling drugs, not using drugs.
Yeah.
You know, and really and truly his choices he made in the younger years of his life, you know, were just pretty much basically him being a product of his environment, which a lot of people
Wayne definitely talked about drug use and killing niggas.
Wayne was getting into that drug use shit until, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, that shit, what, 10, 11, 12, 2012 was he really started getting on that lean.
Hey, we was 7,
but that's the era we talking about.
We was
ain't
18,
it?
I'm talking about.
We was 18,
we talking
19
about
years old. We was 18, 19 years old. Going to the Shortstown Mall, getting ringtones, wearing jabot, all kind of fucked up shit. Listening to Jeezy and Lil Wayne.
I wasn't doing no drugs.
But that ain't the see.
Yeah, we weren't doing no drugs. But
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You heard that music. That's just like one of my favorite rappers growing up was Rick Ross. Rick Ross was on some get money, get fly type
Jeezy
shit.
was too.
So that's what I took from it. I didn't
Jeezy was too.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't take nothing, in my opinion, nothing negative from it. But if I want to go buy me something nice, you know what I'm saying? Because you may have heard it on the music, you may have heard it on the album or not. I mean, that's different. Right now, these niggas, man, like, I just can't. I can't blame no rapper for me wanting to go out here and pop pills.
You can't. I am. I say condemn all them niggas for their motherfucking actions.
But look, which rapper?
Fuck what I say.
But which rapper nowadays would you wanna follow?
Bro,
There's
look,
no rapper right now that you want to follow.
They all talking about the same shit, dude. They all talking about consuming. I'm not like I said. a man make his choices as a as a young man, an adolescent, or whatever. You wanna like everybody out there, their own hustle, right? That's what they were talking about back then. They was talking about producing still. Nowadays, these motherfuckers is talking about taking.
Who the top three rappers right? Who the top 3 rappers right now?
That's neither here nor there. They all talking about the same shit. They all pushing the same fucking poison.
Not all of them.
But
you know
the top
you got niggas like you got niggas like
Drake.
Cole. You got niggas like Cole. You got niggas like you got niggas like.
Let's get that out the way.
You got niggas like Cole. You got niggas like K-Dot. You know who in a different category from the rappers that you talking about.
What you talking about? Trap rap, then?
Yeah, you talking about a specific kind of rap. Who only a certain type of motherfucker listen to that shit.
It's available though. Just like you said, the label is pushing it.
Crack available too.
You know what I mean?
But niggas ain't going outside smoking it.
Do you feel like so? What about this? You know, can we really sit here and say that music doesn't influence? Music doesn't. You know what I mean? People don't take music and get into a groove of liking the way it sounds and then gain an interest in whatever the contents of it is.
What I'm saying is influence is everywhere in everything.
Okay.
You can't blame influences off of you doing fucked up shit. That's what I'm talking about.
But to me, like the rappers nowadays, you can't really be influenced by them. You can't really understand what the hell they saying. Like, you might know word for word, but is these kids really understanding what these rappers are saying, though?
Bro, these kids know, bro. These kids ain't stupid, bro.
Like,
come on, bro. They're not stupid, but what you making them sound stupid by saying you gonna listen to a nigga that's rapping and go outside and do the same stupid shit that the nigga talking about in his raps. NBA Youngboy making all these songs. Shout out to Youngboy. I like him. He a dope artist. Shout out to NBA Youngboy. But niggas who feel like they can live that lifestyle, NBA Youngboy made all that damn music not even leaving his house. He not doing that shit no more.
So he lying then.
I'm not saying he lying. I'm just saying music is an art form. So half of these niggas is not doing what they saying in their rap.
Yeah. So you
the man couldn't even leave his fucking house.
Yeah,
when he was making all this shit, a lot of this shit that he made recently. He couldn't even leave the fucking house.
You have to piggyback on that. Like some of these rappers, they just be rapping about stuff that they ain't even live.
So NBA
Youngboy say, I got all these kids and I take care of all of them. How many niggas heard that?
So y'all saying y'all never listened to an artist and wanted to and inspired to be something like them, live something like their life, you know, they flashing the chain. Check it out. Hold on.
That's not negative though. That's not going out here killing nobody.
If I'm flashing the chain and if I'm flashing the chain, driving a $500,000, $250,000 car, or living in a $10 million house and shit, but I'm telling you, this is everything I did to get it. You not gonna want to do it? That's what you trying to sit here and tell me?
Hey, let me tell you, like
they not saying that's what they did to get it. They getting this shit off rap. Any smart motherfucker, any person with sense can see that.
They pretty much trying to portray that this is what I had to do and this is what it takes to get what I got. So all these kids is going, once they tap their ear, they gonna want to do that shit too.
Hey, when we was younger, when we used to listen to Young Jeezy, we wanted to be like Young Jeezy. You had the big ass chain. We wore the goddamn jabot.
Right.
Yeah, but as you get older, like J. Cole came out, like he humble as fuck. Like
nobody want to fuck with that nigga like that though.
Like Chance the Rapper. Like Chance the Rapper.
Niggas ain't like y'all using Young Jeezy as an example though. Joe, how many times you went in your house with an ounce of powder and said I'm finna cook crack in this hole?
Never.
Exactly. Yeah, that's my point.
I'm telling you,
how many times you bought Jabot because he wore it?
I never bought Jabot. I used to bump him off his shit.
But how many times you wore Jabot because he wore it? How many times you wanted some jewelry because he had it on? That's the shit that's deemed okay, positive. You ain't never say, let me go get the Pyrex whipping. You ain't never wanted to do none of that because you knew better.
I knew better.
Yeah.
Let me take. Yeah, that's because your ass ignorant.
But as you got older, you start seeing these different rappers like Chance the Rapper, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar, how humble they was. They wasn't flashy.
And
that was really spitting some lyrical shit.
Bro, don't nobody want to hear that humble shit, bro. These kids don't want to hear that humble shit. These kids want to hear that motherfucker, that dumb shit. They want to hear that, you know what I mean, ride around the hood all day with your gun shit. That's what they want to hear.
Hey,
that's what they doing.
They want to hear 21 Savage, some Lil Uzi Vert. Some
nobody.
Half
the niggas be lying. These niggas be lying.
They want to hear Lil Baby, the Baby. You know what I'm saying? And
Lil Uzi Vert is not like them niggas.
Yeah,
nothing like them.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Look, Kodak Black.
Half the shit these motherfuckers be talking about. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of them niggas, they
shout
live
out
that shit.
Kodak, man. Kodak,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of them niggas, they man. My boy was
I don't know what he was doing in Brewster, but you know,
where he was at?
Shout out to Fifth Ward, man.
He was in Fifth Ward.
I don't know what Kodak was doing in Brewster, but hey,
was that Brewster Park?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But check this out. So, it's as far as Charles and White is concerned and his crusade, because a lot of niggas, you know what I mean, a lot of niggas don't like him, but you know the nigga got a point, right?
Yeah, he do got a point.
These motherfuckers. Let's talk about the motherfuckers that are guilty of the shit. Can we use some examples?
Go ahead, give us some examples.
Who just got locked up for attempted murder? Blueface. Attempted murder.
But Blueface, he been wilding for a long time.
Wilding the fuck out.
But listen,
where he at on the billboard?
But I'm just saying though.
Popular.
Hold on. Before you use a nigga like that as an example, you got to know the facts of the story. Apparently, wherever he was at, you can be able to discharge your weapon if you feel threatened or in any type of immediate danger. It was a nigga whoever was trying to run them over in his truck. So he was self-defense is what you saying. That's what I'm reading. So Blueface pulled out and blasted on the nigga because the nigga was trying to run him and his party of people over. You know what I'm saying? That's, in my opinion, is that attempted murder or is that trying to stop a nigga from killing some of y'all? That's way different.
I feel like that's a bullshit ass excuse for somebody to say that I tried to kill this nigga, but you know what I mean? I'm gonna hide behind this cloak of not being a real nigga, because in this music he portray himself to be a real nigga that's gonna pull out that thing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just point that joke and let it ride. That's the type of way he convey himself. But then
I don't listen to Blueface, so I wouldn't know.
But
the nigga's a gangbanger.
But it go back to the same thing what the Baby did a while back when he shot and killed that was Walmart.
That was self-defense.
Yeah.
What happened with Blueface and his entourage? Them niggas was being niggas. Them niggas was being gangsters.
Did you see the video though?
No,
I didn't see
exactly.
The video.
So you ain't see the video. The nigga was trying to run them over.
Shout out to the video.
In his truck, and Blueface pulled and dumped on. He upped and dumped that truck because the nigga was trying to run them over. Man, I feel like he gonna get out. So
all right, that's cool. That's cool. I'm a back off. I'll digress.
Hey, hold on. Let's see if you can pull up the video.
I digress. I mean, because that's a bad example.
I'm telling you what happened, nigga. That's my voice. I seen the video.
All right, okay. You ready for this shit?
Yeah.
You ready for this shit?
Give me another example. Yeah.
Why Young Thug been denied bail 4 times?
Because he in jail for a fucking Rico, nigga.
So did he do that shit?
But
did he do that shit? Does he not have a voice? Does he not have a voice?
I don't think they really got no evidence against them boys. They just trying to spook them boys to saying they got evidence, but they don't really got evidence.
Listen, my
they got him on tape.
You don't get picked up for no fucking Rico if it ain't no evidence.
The federal government has like a 92% conviction rate. If them niggas don't feel like they got you, they ain't coming for you. You know
Somebody told.
Them niggas rarely lose.
Somebody told they should never try to kill Lucci.
So what about that? How many gang banging, bust 'em, shoot 'em up motherfucking songs Young Thug done made?
Look, Young Thug is an active gang member.
And can we agree that he has a platform? He has a major platform to push all that music that's gang related.
But what are you talking about though? Are you talking about niggas who not? But see, now you can't digress You talking about
I
niggas
digress
who,
from the Blueface situation.
but you talking about niggas who
I ain't saying I digress from the whole.
But you talking about niggas who just pushing that agenda. Young Thug is living. He's living what he talking about. That's a whole different thing.
Okay, well
even when they was on Drink Champs, I'm saying Wallow tried to warn the nigga about living that type
Shout
of
out to Drink
lifestyle.
Champs.
You know, not Drink. That's I'm wrong. That's not Drink Champs. That's $1 million worth of game. When they was on $1 million worth of game.
Are you talking about the one where he was in the studio?
When he was talking to Wallow is trying to warn that nigga about.
Shout out to $1 million worth of game.
About what's going on. What the fuck they doing in the lifestyle they living? YSL just nigga that shit ain't nothing. It's no record label, nigga. That shit is. Niggas been in Atlanta wilding for a long time. Law's really been trying to, you know what I'm saying, jam boys up.
Let me ask you this then: what does YSL mean to you?
That shit just any other made up gang. You know what I'm saying? That's doing what they do.
They turned that bitch into a label.
What if I told you YSL could mean many different things?
They can.
YSL mean young slime life, right? Ain't that what it mean?
I don't know the exact words for it.
Or do it mean young successful life?
I don't listen to none of them niggas like that.
Depending on who you ask.
Like you can compare that shit to YSL to BMF. They pretty much.
Them niggas ain't nowhere near BMF. I'm just be real.
I'm not comparing them niggas.
But the way y'all talking about it is like they trying to do the same shit as BMF was doing.
Now BMF was a full-fledged blown enterprise.
Organization.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
not organization, enterprise. That's a difference.
And they use the label, they record label as a cover up to move their shit. If YSL apparently doing the same shit, you never know.
Them niggas is gang members. Them niggas is gang members. You dig what I'm saying? Fighting Rico right the fuck now.
Yeah.
You know how many people, how many lives they've already influenced to this day before they got caught?
Yeah, exactly.
How much damage have they done to, you know, to the young minds and the impressionable minds of 19 to on down to say 11, 12.
Young Thug was also wearing a dress. Niggas ain't putting no dress on.
Yeah,
and that's another thing. Just like my man said, my man's right here, Joe. Joe just said you ain't gotta push all that.
If you gonna say music is influencing niggas, you can't pick and choose what you getting influenced by. Oh, yeah. He got a dress on, but I'm not gonna put no dress on. But he shoot niggas, I'm gonna go shoot niggas. Like, come on, bro. Like, that mean you fucking know better.
Is he a character?
That mean you got a mind to do what you want to do.
Yeah, you gonna look at him crazy. Like yesterday he was just wearing a dress, but today he trying to run up on a nigga and shoot this nigga. Like,
I didn't realize.
Which one are you?
I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I didn't even realize them niggas was getting down like that. That nigga Kenneth told me some years. No, when they first got jammed up, I think that nigga Kenneth told me. Niggas been out there. They been out there. But see, at first, when I first saw Young Thug, he was wearing dresses and
exactly.
shit. Exactly. Him and Baby him.
Why you think the nigga was talking to niggas like he was talking to niggas? When Plies put that video up of his child, nigga got it dead on the internet. So nigga, take that video down, nigga. And I'm standing on business. I'm not playing with you. Like,
I remember he got into it with the game, but he apologized.
Amongst other things.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I ain't take the nigga serious, dude. I when I first saw him, he had some hotness going on. You know what I'm saying? He was on the radio waves. You know what I mean? But he was wearing dresses and shit. Him and his manager's Baby and Lil Wayne, them niggas was kissing each other. You dig what I'm saying? And then on the track, he get to talking that shit. You dig what I'm saying? So it was hard for me to listen to his music. A nigga talking about busting them things, then you turn around and kiss a man that never fucked your mama. See, that's just very contrasting to me. You dig what I'm saying? So exactly. I never took him serious until the niggas called Rico. You know what I mean?
But niggas wouldn't taking that influence and running with it. You feel me?
So is it even real? That speaks to another aspect of the whole scenario. Is it even real? Like, which part of this shit is real? Which
part that he facing the RICO for?
Yeah, and that's damaging in itself, right? So are we doing damage on this shit like you not even like that? You know what I mean? Are you is the label pushing this man, you know, to push his agenda like you speak of?
I want to say I seen something a long time ago where the label was not backing his music, or it was some shit. You know how niggas get in the room with the A&Rs and the execs and the labels, and you know they do they shit. Apparently niggas wasn't feeling him. They told him basically he needs to stop the antics or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You don't remember what he was doing? Can't recall. What time frame was it?
This was some years ago, man. Man, could have been right after he had, right after he hit the scene and he wasn't doing like the rich gang shit no more. It might have been after that.
So he was rich gang. So because he got with your man's Mr. Lyles, Kevin Lyles, right? That's when the YSL shit popped off because he was rich gang. That's babying them, right?
But I'm not, and this is just me. Every time I've heard like a song of his that has has hit the charts where you're gonna hit a song a lot, like Hot, for example. I was rocking with his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I was rocking with what he was saying or how he was delivering the music because, like I said, music is an art form.
Right.
Some of the shit that he was putting out that was making it, high in the charts, I was feeling the shit. It was cool. The beats was nice. The way he get on there and he do his flow, that shit was cool. So,
shout out Lil Wayne.
All that shit was cool. I'm talking about Young Thug.
Well, yeah, he's a product of Lil Wayne, right? You know
what I'm saying? So, so everybody is some form of fashion is a product of Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne been doing this shit forever.
Shout out Lil Wayne.
He one of the goats.
You know what I mean? For real. So look, check this out. What about this though? What about this shit right here? If the shit that they pushing, not we off Young Thug, not Young Thug, just everybody, all the niggas that's gang banging. If this shit ain't real, or at least at face value realistic, how can it be convincing enough to be used against them in a court of law? That shit sound convincing, bro.
Lyrics get used against everybody.
Check this out. Some of these niggas is going out here and doing crime and shit, and they pretty much writing this shit, like how it went out. Look at your boy who got jammed up, down there, YFN Millie. Remember that song he made by killing his partner? They picked that nigga up and played the tape. You know what I'm saying? And matched it up.
Yeah.
So, like you said, music is an art form. It should be protected. It's highly subjective to everybody. But like shit sounds so real and convincing
because we talking about. But see now you relating to situations that's totally different. You can't go out here and possibly kill two motherfuckers and then go get in the studio and pretty much describe how the shit went down. That's how the prosecutors gonna look at it.
That's pretty much what they doing.
That's pretty much what they doing. In my understanding, I don't know exactly what type of evidence they have, but the music. But they gonna ride
very
that
compelling.
They gonna ride that shit out as long as they can.
Like the shit kind of started with NWA when they started with fuck the police when the FBI police started fucking with them boys.
Nah. NWA was some fight the system type shit. That's different. Fuck the police wasn't about killing no laws. It was about killing laws. It was about fuck the police about this police brutality and all the shit that y'all got going on. That's totally different.
But that's kind of where it started from when they started looking at hip hop music though.
That was systematic racism.
But that's when they started looking at hip hop.
I think we moved beyond that. I think we're beyond that at this point.
Nah, it's never beyond that. Like they still trying to hem boys up for bullshit that they talk about in their music.
But him and niggas up for talking about a crime is one thing, but trying to hem niggas up for saying y'all motherfuckers is treating black folks wrong, black and brown folks wrong. That's different. They didn't want them niggas saying what the fuck they want. They didn't want niggas saying what the fuck they had to say because they didn't want motherfuckers listening to that shit. But they didn't want niggas talking about police brutality. But it's all about involvement. Like it evolved from that point to the point to where we at now though.
Like we very very much so evolved from that shit. That shit don't go down like it did back then.
Like it evolved. It evolved. That was the beginning, and this is the current position of where we at now to where Young Thug and Gunna at right now.
I mean, but you gotta understand, music evolves.
Yeah,
music evolves. So shit, the 70s and 80s, niggas was talking about love. In the 90s, niggas was talking about fight the system, and then you got into the gangster rap, and then now niggas is talking about doing drugs and
trap
each
rap.
other. But it's all about music. Is all about your environment. A lot of times, niggas is just doing what they see, bro.
Yeah.
Every day, niggas is rapping about what a lot of niggas is rapping about what they see.
And a lot of niggas is listening to that shit.
Living it.
Niggas is listening to
but they living it too.
They trying to emulate the same shit that they hearing. You know what I mean? You got grown niggas trying to jump down in gangs and shit. Niggas be like 30 years old trying to join a gang and shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Niggas be 30 years old trying to go, you know what I mean? Look at your boy. What his name was? R. Kelly. When he right before he went in, you see how that nigga was dressing? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey, he was trying to get protection.
No. I'm saying as far as the emulation is concerned, emulating what you hear, bro. This nigga was out here with the what's it called, MCM backpack joint. You know what I mean? He had the little shorts. You know what I mean? This nigga had a ball kept forward. Like, bro, you 45, 50 years old. What you doing with that shit on?
He from Chicago with a Vice Lodge and
niggas is out here. Niggas is out here trying to emulate the shit that's popular. Niggas is emulating what's popular. These niggas, come on, bro. Look at these niggas. These niggas out here in Atlanta when niggas was getting their hair shit. You know what I mean? Look at my boy Young Jock. Look what he did to his hair. Come on, bro. Niggas is trying to emulate that shit because it's hot. It's the hotness. It's popular.
Who the fuck emulated that, nigga? I didn't see nobody.
But I'm saying if they'll do it, anybody will do it. Maybe you ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do it, but niggas will do that shit.
Hey, just like I seen Chico Bean on the podcast. He was on the Breakfast Club the other day. He was talking about. He got the little George Jefferson. He was like, he don't give a fuck about what nobody said about him. That's why he grew his hair out and got it braided down. He don't give a fuck about how his hair recedes.
But listen though, man, you gotta understand these niggas is on TV. You know, niggas is doing shit, you know, to get buzz, to get clout going, you know, all type of shit, bro. So you gotta understand that shit is different, man.
I feel like if you can get a nigga of that caliber,
that shit is different.
To follow the movement, you can get anybody to follow the movement, man. You can't tell me no different.
Like I seen the video the other day.
But what movement are you talking about?
Whatever's going on, whatever's popular, the hotness.
That nigga did that Young Jock did that bullshit with his hair, and I didn't see nobody else doing that shit.
Niggas was wearing dresses.
Who though?
Not all niggas.
Niggas was wearing dresses and chauvinist.
I don't remember a lot of these tight ass clothes when these tight ass clothes and shit came into motherfucking came into popularity. What about that shit?
The skinny jeans.
It don't really matter. It don't really matter what it is. The subject don't matter. The principle is the same because if you can get it popular, you can get it movement. Niggas gonna try to emulate it. Niggas gonna want to do it, and that includes violence and drug use. That's my point. Violence and drug use is niggas is emulating that shit. Niggas look at my boy then swallowed a bag of dope on a plane and lost his life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Juice WRLD. Like what the fuck? That nigga don't. I mean, what got him doing shit like that? Who got him to do that? Who he listened to do some shit like that?
Why you feel like he had to listen to somebody to do it?
Because
how many?
If you look at his character, he not even like that. That nigga's not even that type of dude. Half these niggas ain't even like what they talking about and doing and shit, bro.
But what's the character of a nigga that do dope? Explain.
This stoner life, young stoner life.
Ain't that the type of shit he was on?
Who that?
Juice WRLD.
No, these are suburban kids. These suburban kids, bro.
Nigga, they be the main ones being customers, nigga.
And them niggas,
suburban kids is the main niggas copping.
And they gonna flip it over to the other side or the music side and get to pushing it in the street and say, look, this what I do. You know, I'm gonna make it cool, so y'all niggas should do that shit.
Like the caveat off of T.I. son. He been living a lavish life. He grew up with a lot of money.
I don't know too much about T.I. son. I don't know
but
what's up with me.
I don't really know too much about it, but he acting out like he lived the life like how we grew up in Fifth Ward.
But we was running the street just getting some knucklehead ass.
I don't know what he on. I never heard nothing from him. I never heard none of his music. All I know is T.I. have another son who's a decent, you know, conscious, open-minded rapper who I feel like gonna be something great one day. You know what I'm saying? And bam, that goes back to my point. One daddy, two sons, pretty much raised the same way. One of them is doing one thing, the other one is doing another, from what we can tell.
Like
that just goes to my point, nigga. You gonna take what the fuck you want to take, and you gonna
pick and choose.
Gonna live by that. You gonna pick and choose.
Yeah, because most of these rappers,
I like how you kind of sound like you got a point.
Like most of these rappers, they came up from poverty.
Clap for me.
like most of these rappers.
Nigga backing me in the corner out here, bro.
Prime example, bro.
Hey, like most of these rappers, they came up from poverty and they trying to change the outcome of how their kids grow up.
Master P, Young Jeezy.
They don't want their kids to grow up they don't want their kids to grow up how they grow up. But
that's all I'm saying.
But they still going out there and doing the same. They still going out there doing dumb shit, and like they didn't grow up with a silver spoon.
Watch this though. So, can we get in the studio when this shit is going down and regulate and you know, have a quality control system in place? Say, you know what, dude? I don't think you should be promoting that shit, B. Like, or we gonna say, yo, kick that shit out, cause I'm trying to collect $100,000 check by Friday. They not gonna give a fuck.
Hey, like I'm gonna give
they
y'all
want the money. Fuck, they don't want.
I'm gonna give y'all an example. Like I done lived in several places, and like you know, we grew up in Fifth Ward. We used to go to Southwest, fucking Dead End, fucking Third Ward, fucking all over the place. The place I lived in Colorado, out here in South Carolina, and they always claim that they got these hoods. I was like, let me take you back to my hood for a week. You won't survive. Bro, they think they hood out here in these places.
Because they and where you think that where you think that come from?
It's a hood everywhere though, bro. Niggas thug different from other places, but it's a ghetto everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's a ghetto everywhere, but no, where we came from, these places I've been to, I know these individuals wouldn't last 2 days in coke apartments.
You right, man, and that become like, I mean,
they will last 2-3 days in coke, not even probably a day in coke apartments, bro.
I feel like if you ain't grow up in that type of environment, you know, that type of household environment, then you gonna emulate it from somewhere.
Hey, they
learn it from somewhere.
They walking down Lowndes Avenue. They probably get snatched up walking down Lowndes Avenue. Lockwood,
you know what I mean? So
Whipperidge. Fuck, hey, bro.
I think.
I mean, but niggas gonna. You can say that same shit about everywhere, bro. Like niggas that grew up in Chicago and California, you know, in LA, in the gang life, they say the same shit about everywhere else they go.
Hey,
They'll say
gangbanging in Indiana.
They'll say the same thing about us being from Fifth Ward. Like, nigga, you wouldn't survive in Compton, nigga, because niggas is really getting active out there. Not like out here, you know what I'm saying? It's everywhere.
New York.
It's a ghetto. It's a ghetto. It's a hood everywhere. Niggas just
Jersey
different. All that shit different.
Hey, but I like to go off that. I've been like to some of those places, like St. Louis. People tell me all the time, "Hey, don't walk around at nighttime down St. Louis." I walked around to the gas station.
Well, that's because you used to that type of life. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. You not necessarily uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference from you doing it and somebody that's telling you, "Hey, don't do that."
But it's the same thing.
Because I'm not. If a nigga come to Houston, I'm not gonna tell no nigga, "Hey man, bro, don't be going around Fifth Ward fucking around." Nigga, go where the fuck you want to go, nigga. But it's the same everywhere you go, nigga. If you don't know what the fuck you doing, you can get your shit cracked open, nigga. So
it's checks and balances everywhere.
It's not
keep your head on the swivel, nigga. Stay dangerous. And, hey, do what you do, but
that part. It's not telling them don't go down there, but you tell them like, "Hey, watch your back where you go. Like, make sure you be on 12 and 6, fucking 3 and 9.
Mind your business. Don't be doing that stupid. See, the problem is niggas come to these niggas go different places.
They go to foreign places and try to act like they're at home and shit.
You get too comfortable. You do all that motherfucking capping. Number one thing I've seen, niggas always trying to go somewhere and buy weed. Niggas always trying to go somewhere and cop some drugs. Nigga, that shit gonna get you, nigga. What you coming out here trying to buy some shit? You ain't from here. You an easy lick, my nigga. Like that's how niggas looking at you.
Like a motherfucker.
Keep your bitch ass at the hotel, nigga. Stay around the hotel. Go get you something to eat, nigga. Go see some sights, nigga, and take your motherfucking ass home. Nigga, stop trying to go to the hood, buy weed. Stop trying to get active, nigga. That's not for you. That's for niggas who really live like that. Niggas who comfortable and who can move like that, nigga. If you can't move like that, keep your bitch ass at the hotel.
Yeah, like, I ain't never seen that nigga before. Like, hey, we about to tax his ass. We about to get his ass for all that shit.
I work on the road, bro. I tell niggas all the time, man, keep your dumb ass at the hotel, nigga. Stop talking to everybody talking about, hey man, what can I get some grand from? What can I get, nigga? Leave them fucking people alone, nigga. Keep your bitch ass at the hotel. You not like that, so stop trying to move like that. Stop talking to everybody. Stop letting everybody know you from out of town. Stop letting everybody know you trying to get some drugs. Nigga, just relax, chill, nigga. Go eat, nigga, and see some sights, nigga, and relax, bro. Stop trying to be on hood shit everywhere you go, because that shit can turn bad. Different places.
It's gonna get dangerous. Very bad.
Oh yeah. Cause I used to travel for work. I used to work in Philadelphia for like 7 months, and I was working with this one dude. He was from like the down bottom of fucking Georgia, and like gold teeth, cement in his mouth. Thought he was just the hoodest nigga in the world. And like,
that nigga sound country to me.
Country than a motherfucker. But look, check this out though. To get back on main course here, is we gon' like, can we start at least, everybody not a bad apple, all right, fine, but can we at least start condemning the niggas that says the bad apples and stop letting them hide behind this curtain that says, oh well, music is an art and it's subjective and don't take it to heart, you know what I mean, take it with a grain of salt? Can we really can we start checking this shit like, now, dude? You can't do that shit.
I seen somebody say that if you for negative music, or like not negative music. I think he said, and I want to say this was Lakeith Stanfield, the actor. He said if you for rap music, then you can't be for the advancement of black people. Somewhere along the lines of that. How y'all feel about that shit? Because one line you could say that's some bullshit, and the other line you could say I understand where you're coming from because of what's happening.
Can you repeat it for me? I want to hear the quote exactly.
If you are for rap music, then you cannot be for the advancement of black people. Something along those lines.
At face value, that's a bunch of bullshit.
I gotta be 50-50 with it.
Cause I mean, music is art, dude. Like
it ain't no. But look though, it ain't no 50-50. You can't. You either gonna be you either for black people or you not for the advancement of black people. Ain't no 50-50.
But listen, but not all rap music is bad. Like for the instance, like the different rappers like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Chance the Rapper. They be rapping about positive shit versus like Future, Lil Baby, and various other rappers. They rapping about drugs, fucking bitches, and all that. It's like
I also heard somebody say that we the only culture that talks about killing each other.
That's my thing.
Music,
that's my thing. That ain't true though. That's not 100% true because
that's what I'm saying. I don't listen to. I have not listened to enough of other cultures' music to say that, but. Basically,
it's more predominant in our culture.
The quote was like, Jewish people don't call each other, kikes or whatever term they use.
We call each other niggas though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mexicans don't call each other wetbacks or whatever term they use. White people don't call each other crackers and peckerwoods or whatever they use, but we call each other niggas.
Pretty much degrade ourselves.
Pretty much, yeah.
And like I said, they hide behind the curtain of music, of art, of it being art. They, like I said, can we condemn the bad apples?
Niggas do it, and don't be doing music. How many times have we said it tonight on the podcast? Referring to other niggas as niggas.
I mean,
we not no rappers.
Yeah, fuck no. So it's expression. You know what I mean? But the way I see it is, man, we need to at least, start analyzing hip hop as it is today and realize that, it been going off course, but now we just like, damn, it ain't no correction. Like with all the artists self, losing their lives and getting, getting locked up, going to jail. That I feel like it's happening more so now than it did back then. So, but at some point in time, we got to realize that it's off course.
You also got to look at some of the shit that's going on, and the reason that niggas is losing their lives. Like, for example, King Von, rest in peace, King Von. King Von supposedly had beef with some Atlanta rapper, I think Quando Rondo. He went outside the club, stole somebody, and ended up getting killed. Nigga, that shit can happen whether you rap or not.
Beefing is popular in rap music, though.
That shit happens
shooting
to
up each other's blocks and shit.
That shit happens to everybody, all types of cultures. You go outside, you steal out from somebody, you do something to somebody, and then niggas just up on you and get the banging. Nigga, that shit happen. You don't have to be a rapper. He could have never rapped a lyric ever in his life. Quando Rondo could have never ever rapped a lyric in their life, and that same shit could have happened.
Like same shit like with Young Dolph.
That same shit could have happened.
Them niggas was beefing, they put themselves in them fucking predicaments when they get to running their motherfucking mouth on that record. What about that shit? But if you publicize that shit, niggas gonna react to it.
But that same shit could have happened to if Young Dolph was a known.
But it just so happened to happen to them niggas.
If that was a known nigga in Memphis outside of music, and he had an issue with some niggas outside of music, that same shit could have happened. We only know about it because the niggas rap.
But Young Dolph, his music,
you right?
He never portrayed talking shit by no other niggas.
Man, fuck that. How many niggas getting killed every day because it ain't got shit to do with rap music, and that's
just niggas being niggas.
That's just what happened.
I just read an article back in Colorado. This past weekend, somebody went and shot up a gay club called Club Q back in Colorado. Killed 5 people and injured 18 people.
I haven't heard about that yet.
It just happened in Colorado this past Saturday. I seen it come across my Facebook. People over there marking themselves safe because of shit happened over some.
I seen it. Like, it was floating around. I saw it. You know what I mean?
Somebody just went and shot up a club.
I feel like
that's sad, bro.
Violence is everywhere, crime is everywhere, but
like the shit that
not everybody's profiting from it and has a large platform to publicize it and promote it.
Like the shit
by
that
way
happened,
of expression.
Like the shit happened a month ago. Like the girl who died. Like girl who died in Mexico.
But see, that's another topic for another day, though. That's not. We ain't talking. That ain't got shit to do with rap music.
Yeah, it got shit.
We
to
need
do
to
with
condemn these niggas, B.
That's just pure evil. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. Nobody pushing no agenda on rap. That's pure evil, and I can't wait to find out what happened with that situation. And I hope justice is found for her. Rest in peace, Queen.
Rest in peace.
I'm sorry that happened to you, and you know that shit just disgusting, man.
And shout out to,
you know what I'm saying?
And shout out to Kyrie for donating $65,000 to her GoFundMe account.
Kyrie Irving, stand-up guy.
Yeah,
give it to him.
Are you surprised? Kyrie been doing shit like that since he been able to.
Yeah, I know. Like he just donated.
But they want to say he
just donated out of kindness of his heart. $65,000.
But they want to say he anti-Semitic. But then you see it came out later on where I don't believe he was coming from a place of hate. I said that shit a long time ago in the real. That's not Kyrie.
So if we gotta boil it all down and condense it all down to a decision or a poll, who we gonna blame it on? Who's to blame? The artist that's creating, authoring the music, or is it like Kenneth said, the label who's just using the artist as a vessel? Is it the artist or is it the label? Who do we condemn?
It's everything, bro.
You gotta pick one.
It's everything. The label gotta stop. The label gotta stop pushing it. The artists gotta stop writing it. The parents gotta stop letting their kids listen to it. And the goddamn individual gotta stop. The damn individual gotta take some blame. You can't just do any fucking thing out here in the world that you want to do.
So we just gonna cut it out like cancer. Is what you're saying? We just gonna chemotherapy that joke.
It's not one particular entity that's responsible for it. It's a collective. That's just like everything in this world. It's a collective.
Well, you can't live in a house if somebody don't build one. Let me just put that on you.
Yeah, but
I feel like if the artist didn't create it, the label couldn't make money from it, and a young youthful child couldn't, be influenced by it. It's a domino effect.
But are we even talking about the youth? Are we talking about babies, or are we talking about niggas who old enough to know?
Everybody.
Yeah, that's what we talking about.
Everybody, not necessarily, everybody.
Like some little kids being exposed to certain shit too early. Like they get tablets at 2 years old.
That's parental discretion.
And they be on YouTube.
That's parental discretion.
Thank you again for making another one of my points.
But that's parental discretion. But that only goes as far as the bounds of your household.
But some parents they be like, hey, go look at the tablet just to get them out their face. Like just go look on the tablet, go look on YouTube or something.
Yeah, but that's not nobody's fault. But the parent. That's the part that's the part that the parent play in it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's all levels. This shit gotta be clipped at all levels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't just one level, it ain't just one entity responsible. It's all levels.
Me and Charleston White going after the rappers. Who y'all gonna ride on?
We going after everybody.
Who y'all gonna ride down on? The parents?
Everybody.
The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my part and I'm gonna raise my fucking kids.
Pretty much.
That's what I'm gonna do.
What about when the kids turn into adults and they decide they want to go to O Block and ride on their house?
Then the lessons and everything that you taught them through our life is supposed to apply it the best way that they're able to. That's what happens then.
If they don't.
And if they don't, they grown. That's what happens. They grown.
Yeah. If you raise them as they was
the consequences of what you're doing.
Yeah. If you raise them as they was teens and they grew up, and when they 18, they can do what they want.
As a man, my biggest mistake is for my kids, especially my son specifically, to go out here and either get killed or go to jail for some shit that I, as a father, should have taught them.
Yeah.
Now, if it's some shit that I have taught them and things that I have let them know about and things that I have pre-warned them for and got them ready for in this life, and they choose to do otherwise, as a man, that's on you. But as a father, if I did not forewarn you on these things and not teach you about these things and not raise you up in such where you can make decisions in this world as a man, then that's on me. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And so the label ain't got nothing to do with it.
And
the label plays their part because they pushing it. And
that's what I'm going after.
But the government too, who ain't pushing the demise of black people?
Because we can't condemn every parent, but we can condemn one industry, one company. We can get all of them with one shot. Just go down to the you know, they office or whatever that they operate down there. We can shut this shit down real quick. But we can't travel across America in a goddamn 16-passenger van and scoop up every bad parent on the goddamn face of the earth.
No, but what we can do is we can give them the link to this podcast and they can hear what we got to say and they can go ahead and...
That's what... Let them motherfuckers decide then, goddamn it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
you know what I'm saying? We everywhere. We gonna be everywhere, man. Hey, man. Let us know what you think in the comments. You know what I'm saying? However y'all feel about it, you know, it's gonna be very contrasting and very controversial. You know, it's a lot of ways to look at it, but I guess we're gonna see ultimately who's to fucking blame. You dig?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go get up out of here, y'all. I'm your man's Alvis, Ken Joe. Y'all take them home,
man. Drama Kings podcast. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe. Let us know what y'all think, man. Hit us in the comments. You know, we read the comments and we'll get back with you. You know. Alrighty.